Hello, my name is Tim Riordan. I live in Newnan, Georgia. I serve as a pastor at Sunrise Baptist Church here in Newnan. I'm married. I have 6 children. At this time, I've written and published 5 different books. You can learn more about me and my writing at my website at timriordan.me. Now, I joined Author Audience Academy when I began writing my 4th book. It was going to be about a 250-page book. I had begun to be invited to speak to pastors about writing and publishing, and so I decided to put together some material that I could give as a resource to help these pastors begin to write and publish their own books, to turn their sermon series into books and so forth. And so I joined Author Audience Academy, and I'll tell you right off, Shelley challenged us to publish a book within the first month of the training. Of course, I was thinking a book of 250 pages, 200 pages, something like that. And Shelley encouraged us, instead of writing one big book, why not write a series of smaller books and publish them as digital books? And so I took her advice and I decided to do that instead of one big paperback. Now later I will do one paperback, but I decided to publish them as a series of digital books. And I'll tell you, from a financial perspective, this made a significant difference. This new series, The Published Pastor, is beginning to move along, and I've applied some of Shelley's principles, taken her advice in just a lot of ways. I have published the first book of the series actually a few weeks ago, and within a week or so that book moved up to where it was in the top 100 in its category on Amazon, and I fully expect it to be a #1 bestseller as I apply Shelley's principles into things that she's shared with me. I'm about to publish the second book in the series, and I'm just excited to see what God may do with that to encourage pastors and Bible teachers and church leaders to be able to write and influence others through their writing. I not only gained confidence through reading her material, but she also gave practical step-by-step help in being able to put these books together. I used some of her principles on my Psalms book, some of her suggestions, and for a period of time I was actually on Amazon, I was #1 bestseller in my category as I put to practice some of her guidelines and principles. I never would have had this influence had it not been for Shelley and the advice that I received from her books. I believe that God brought Shelley into my life not just to help me accomplish my life goals, but also to help me make a difference in the lives of people around the world. I can't effectively communicate to you the thrill of what it's like to get an email from someone somewhere in the world sending me an email saying they've read my book and they tell me how God has used it in their life to make a difference. It's an awesome thing to be connected to what God is doing in the lives of people, and I'll tell you that I know Shelley's played a big part in that. I love being an author. I do. I love writing. I try to write every day. I love being used by God in ways that I cannot even begin to imagine. I will forever be grateful to Shelley Hitz for her investment in my life. The difference that it's made, how it's expanded my ministry and my influence. She's played a significant role in my success. Thanks, Shelley. You've made a huge difference in my life and a big difference in my ministry. Thank you for the work that you do. Thank you for the investment that you make, not just in my life, but in the lives of writers all over the country. So thanks for what you're doing. I look forward to everything that you put out in the future. I know it's going to make a difference in my writing ministry as well.